What's going on, everybody? We're back in the garage today working on this YFZ450R engine. If you caught the last video, we put the bottom end basically together. We did the bearings, the crank, the transmission, all that stuff. We did the gasket maker. You can see this came out really good, just a thin bead that's popped out. Today we are going to work on getting everything installed on the side cases. We got the flywheel side and the clutch side. We're going to work on that. Depending on time, we might do the piston and the cylinder. We don't have the head yet, so maybe we'll save the piston and the cylinder for a final video. But today's mission, like I said, getting everything done on these side cases. The last couple seals we need to, and the collar, we got to put that stuff in. So let's get to work. Alright guys, we're just going to pop in the collar for the counter shaft. We can kind of set it. I'm just going to put a sprocket on there and tighten up the nut so it pops into place. That looks pretty good. Then we have this little cover that goes over that. We were able to pick up some smaller 1/4 inch Allen sockets, so torquing all this little stuff won't be a problem now. Leave this here for when he gets his new sprockets. All right, we got this seal over here for the shifter shaft that we can just pop in. All right, and then we have a couple things on top. We have our speed sensor block off with a brand new fresh O-ring that can go in there. All these are 86 inch-pounds. We'll also check these 8s. That's good. All right, then we can put our clutch perch. This guy can go in. We're going to put a little oil in there. That's that guy, and then we can put these last 2 bolts on. I had to take these out, obviously, to fit that guy in there. We just got these 2. So the engine case bolts are actually a little more. Those are 8, I believe it's 8.7 foot-pounds or 104 inch-pounds. That's all the case bolts. I actually went around and checked them all. A few, actually most of them were pretty good. Some needed a little bit of a turn. So Alright, that's those. Alright, now we'll get going on the flywheel side engine case. So we can put our counterbalancer in. I'm going to put some assembly lube in here on this bearing. I put some already, I want to put a little more. That can slide in there. Alright. Then we can put our timing chain guide and timing chain. Drop the brand new timing chain in. I'm going to put a little bit of Loctite on these bolts. Same deal, these are the 7.2 foot-pounds, or we're doing inch-pounds, so 86 inch-pounds. Alright, that's good. Now we can get the flywheel. Now we can put our key back in. And the flywheel, just line up the slot with the key. And then we're just gonna have to kind of marry these two. Just spin the one-way clutch, and then the whole assembly will slide right in. Washer, and then the 17mm nut will go on there. Have to check the torque specs on that. I'm not sure on the top of my head. Looks like 47 foot-pounds. We will give her just a little tighten with the impact gun first. I'm gonna have to wait till I can get the clutch and stuff in just to torque that down. All right, guys. Oil pump idler gear. Spin that in until it locks in. There's a washer. And then we do have a brand new circlip for that. All right. Now we can do the clutch basket. Our washer and the inner hub. Locking tab, and then our nut. So this one is 54. That's good. Unfortunately, that holder that I have is for a YFZ450R. While it does fit in the basket, it does not line up with the hub. If I had the correct one, it would lock all these gears together. So for now, I just use my impact gun. I set this one on low. I set this one on medium. So these should be good. This has a locking tab, and this has kind of like a lock washer. So it shouldn't go anywhere. It's kind of how I've always done it with my impact gun. I'm sure some of you aren't gonna like that, but it's just the way it is. All right, we can bend over this tab, channel locks again. Kind of just get it right there. That's good. Well, I'm hopeful that we can just get the nut on the flywheel. If not, I'll just hit that one with the gun as well, because it's kind of the same situation. I need to lock these together. I'm not going to do the clutch right now, because that is a recluse. That's going to take a little more time to just make sure everything's good. So we will do the cover in a second. I just want to go back on the other side and tighten everything up on there, and then we will throw the covers on. All right, we're gonna put the starter in. This is 2 8mm bolts. Same deal, 7 foot-pounds or 86 inch-pounds. We can start those with the impact gun. Those are good. All right, we got a couple of little pins that gotta go in the case. I like to put a little bit of oil on these. Then we have our starting dampener, and then we have just a gear part of the starting system that goes in there. Oh, that's the wrong way. Duh. So there's that. And then we have this guy. That's the actual dampener. All right, we got a fresh, oh, we will just sock down the flywheel bolt. We didn't do that yet. So that's good. We got a fresh gasket, OEM gasket. Pop that on there. Everything looks good. Everything's in there. Just gonna wipe down the inside of this flywheel. It's got some nasty oil on it. These bolts have already been upgraded. Grade 8s, you can see them. We're not gonna mess with those. We actually will just torque them down just to make sure. Same deal. These are 7.2. Oh yeah, these are tight. Oh, that one was a little loose. All right, those are good. We can throw the cover on there now. We got all the bolts for this. I have the dipstick we can throw in there. Oh, we do have this guy that's gonna go on there. We'll get these started with the impact gun. We'll torque them down. And we can put the oil cover on for the oil tank. We have our timing plugs. Pop these in just loosely for now, as we'll need to take them off once we do the top end. We do have a fresh gasket. There's a pin in here. Come on, it only has one pin. So just make sure you got the gasket lined up and you don't try to force a bolt in there and then you mess up the gasket. Just put them all in loosely. All right here. All right, that's all those. Now we'll spin her around and finish the clutch side. All right, we got this little collar for the water pump system, new O-ring. We do have some little dowels that go in here, little metal pins. We grab those and put some oil on these. One there, one there. We will put a fresh gasket on. All right, so we did do, I didn't video it. I've done this before, guys. If you do need to see how this is done, we did do a brand new water pump impeller bearing, the seal, and mechanical seal behind here. That's all brand new. There's an old pin stuck in this thing. Try to get that out. Of course, it's gonna fight me. All right, we got it. And then we also put a new, it's like a seal that goes in there. New seal, new washer, and then new snap ring. So with this, guys, you just want to kind of turn the impeller. It'll lock into that gear. To get this cover on, you get it started, and then you just turn it, and then it will lock right in. Hit these down a little bit. That is good. Just feel it, make sure it is in. It feels good. It's turning, you can see it's turning with the clutch basket, so we know we're good. All right, so we can get all our bolts for this. Impact. And we'll check them with the torque wrench. We can do a fresh high flow Filtro oil filter. We got some new O-rings for the oil filter cover. All right, so you got these 3 little O-rings that sit right here. Just be careful they don't fly out. we're gonna have to get bolts for this, and then we have another O-ring that sits inside the cover, just like that. Got our oil filter. We need to grab some bolts, some used ones, but ones that I've cleaned, so they might be a little better. If I do, then I will swap them out. I have to look. Same deal with these guys. 7.2 foot-pounds or 86 inch-pounds. All right, then we just got to do the water pump cover. There's a little pin that goes in there, 2 little pins actually. So we want to find those on the old cover. All right, so we got the little pins. One there, one there. OEM gasket. Shiny new cover. Actually, this isn't new. We had these actually cleaned. Hannah Hunter cleaned these cases and the case covers. It came out really, really good. That's why I think we should change 1, 2, at least 3 of those bolts. Make it look nice. Let's see what I got. I should have something. The other ones aren't horrible, but those 3 are really bad. All right, tuck these down. All right, let me see if I have some bolts. All right, we did find 3, so you can see the difference. I think I cleaned these. I could actually clean these, but we don't have time for that right now. We'll just swap these out. I got a ton of spares, so we'll use these up. Now this looks a little better. All right, those are all torqued down. It's looking good. I think for now what I will do is just put the cover on the clutch for now, just so it's more pieces I can get off my shelves. 2 of the pins, let me put some oil on those. All right, that can go on there. We're just going to put this on loosely. We're not going to tighten it up. We will do the clutch in another video. I got to look up the directions on that one for the torque specs and all that. It's been a long time since I've done a V-Start Pro. Long time. All right, last but not least, we will throw the shift lever on. And then we got this little plug for the neutral wire. We can throw that on. That will just hang out right there for now. Not sure where he wants this, but he might have to adjust it later on. I know mine sits a little higher, like right there. I'm just gonna check my quad. That looks pretty close. Might have to go down a tooth. No, that's too low. That's where it's gonna go. If he wants to change it, he can change it. All right, we just need the bolt for that guy. All right, boys, that's going to be a wrap for today. Hopefully you enjoyed this part 2 of this real-time engine build. We just wrapped up the bottom end pretty much. We're going to save the top end for when we get the head. We'll just do that in one shot, one final video. We'll probably do the clutch then as well. I just need to look at the directions to get the torque specs on that thing and just the setup procedure. I'm a little rusty on the Z-Start Pro, so we'll get that. We'll take care of that in the last video for this engine build series. And then I would imagine we might do another video if Mark brings the quad by and we do the install for him. I'm sure he's gonna want me to do that too. So that'll be another video for you guys. Hopefully you'll enjoy that. We have another YFZ450 engine we're gonna be working on, but we'll do this one in time lapse. We'll make it quick. That's part of this project quad that we're working on. We got a few things to do to that. So we'll make that one quick so you guys can see that. Hopefully you enjoy it, but like I said, that's a wrap. Make sure you give me a thumbs up on this one, guys. It helps me a ton. Like I said, drop some comments, let me know what you think. And if you're not yet, please subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, peace.